Hey everybody, welcome back to Everyday Barbecue. My name is Mike. I've got Chef Karl back here with me again.
Hey Mike,
we're gloved up here, so we're shaking with opposite hands. Anyway, we're going to do a dish for you today that Chef Karl likes a lot, and this is his version of ceviche. Did I say that right?
My sister said say it that way or she's coming to get me.
All right, well, I think I nailed it. Hopefully if your sister sees this, she'll leave me a nice comment below.
She'll give me a nice comment.
So we're going to go over these ingredients right after this. Okay, so what you're going to need for this ceviche recipe is we've got some fresh shrimp here that we have chopped up, removed the tails.
I poached them. The real ceviche, they use raw shrimp, but I feel safer with poached shrimp.
So we've got that all set to go here, so that's already been poached. We've got some scallions, we've got a lemon, we've got avocado, a tomato, red onion, cilantro, half a jalapeno, green, red, and yellow bell pepper, some ketchup, your favorite ketchup will do, balsamic vinaigrette dressing, we've got some salt and pepper here, we've got a cucumber, and we've got 3 limes. 2 of those are going to be juiced, 1 of them is going to be used for garnish. So you're going to see how we put this together, and don't worry, I'll have all the exact amounts or close amounts in the description box below. Is there anything important we need to say before we start chopping this up?
Well, I prefer using Gulf Coast shrimp.
Okay.
It just in cleaner waters, and I've never had any problems with that. Don't overcook your shrimp if you're going to poach them. I usually put a little salt in the water and a little bay leaf, and I boil the salt and bay leaf a little bit first because you're only going to cook the shrimp for about 3 minutes.
Okay.
And as soon as you see the shrimp curling a little bit, that's it. Because the lime and the lemon juice will actually, the acidity in it is actually going to help cook your fish, but I prefer to poach it ahead of time.
Okay, all right, so we've got that ready to go. So we are going to start chopping this stuff up, and we'll show you some footage of that as we go through, and then of course we're going to show you the assembly. So let's get started with that. So we're going to start with the juice from 2 limes. Mm-hmm. And this is a neat little device here that Chef Karl brought with him today. We used it on a salsa video just a few minutes ago, but this thing is super cool. And it just
takes it all.
It just really gets all the juice out of the lime. Plus you have a little measurement here. You can tell how much you have.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and finish that up. Now the juice from half a lemon, we're just going to go ahead and combine that in with the lime juice. So we're going to go ahead and pour this juice in. Come on. Didn't want to come out on me there.
It's like those child-proof caps.
Yeah,
kids can open them and adults can't get them.
Don't be proof. Don't be proof.
Mix it with like that. Perfect. Chefs always use their hands, and we got gloves on and we washed our hands. Everything, vegetables have been washed, so everything's clean and sanitized. And I State of Illinois sanitation license and allergy license, so we're good.
And I do it. There's a little bit of cilantro in the bowl already from when we had everything sitting on the board, but we're good to go.
Okay.
All right, so that's good for now.
Now, you're going to work on the peppers.
Now with the peppers, basically what you're going to want to do here, we're just going to use, you want to use equal amounts of these. You could use all green pepper, you could use all red, all yellow, but we're going for color. So we're going to use 1 green, 1 red, 1 yellow, equal amounts. So what you see here is just a half of each pepper basically. So we're going to start by just tearing that top out, and we're just going to try to get some of this
vein out
right here just to clean it a little bit. And we're going to tap it,
break it in half so it can cut flat. Okay.
So we're going to break that open, and again just trim this vein a little bit more. It doesn't have to be perfect.
You can cut the tip off if you want. There. Good. Now you're all set to make strips.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and strip this out.
Beautiful. You've done this before.
I learned from a guy.
Who knew a guy? I learned from a guy who knew a guy. Beautiful. Look at that.
All right, and then we're going to go ahead and get all these together, even them out.
Yep.
And we're just going to go ahead and slice these up.
Yep.
Chop them up, rather.
Chop them up, and the size is whatever size dice you want for your presentation. We're going to put the finished ceviche in that cup over there. Sometimes they put a little bit of lettuce on them in a bowl, and we're going to make it like a shrimp cocktail, but a glorified one.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how this turns out at the end. I know it's going to be pretty. So we're going to go ahead and add this green pepper to our bowl. Okay, now we're on the jalapeno, and what I like to do with these jalapenos, always have a glove on. Guys, always have a glove on when you're working with jalapenos, all right? I think you know what I mean.
Do I?
So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut out this inside here, so we are gonna be seeding this. And go ahead and get rid of that end that's not perfect.
Strips.
We'll get this, and now we can go ahead and strip this.
Yes, you can.
All right, so when I'm chopping cilantro, and you know, everybody has different tastes in terms of how big they want their pieces, but I'm just gonna chop through, turn it, chop through a couple times until it looks the way I want it to. So I'm gonna kind of squeeze it and bunch it all together. And I basically am just gonna keep my fingers away, just like Chef Karl taught me in that carving video that we did, how to cut veggies. And I'm just gonna feed it through here.
Yep, beautiful. If you're doing that with basil, you burn the leaves up and you slice in the little strips. That's called a chiffonade. Which I like to use that. It sounds fancy dancy or whatever, but it means just sliced basil. Everybody, Rachel Ray and everybody else use it. So Rachel, if you're watching, shout out to you.
So we're just gonna go ahead and kind of fluff this up again,
Yep.
and we're just gonna run through it again.
Beautiful, Mike.
We're gonna go ahead and collect our cilantro here. I'm gonna drop that in. That's just beautiful. I tell you, I love the way cilantro just smells.
Oh, yeah.
So Chef Karl brought this little gadget with him today, and this is basically, what do you call this?
Well, I call it tomato shark, or you could use it. Sometimes I use them on strawberries, where you just push it down and it takes the stem and leaves everything there. So we'll call it a tomato shark.
All right. Well, typically when you are cutting a tomato, you end up slicing it here to get that top out, and you end up with a lot of waste. Well, this piece, you're simply just going to go ahead, you're going to stick into that top, and then you're just going to twist like so. Keep working around there, and you'll get that pit right out of there.
That's it.
And now we have zero waste.
Beautiful.
Now you were telling me that you're going to show me a way to chop a tomato that maybe I didn't know. So
Well, what we like to do is, there's two things you can do. If a lot of people don't want to cut a tomato when it's wobbly, so we'll cut this in half because we want to dice it anyway. Have a flat surface.
okay.
Now and then I cut it in about 1/4-inch pieces. Then I only stack a couple at a time.
Yeah, that went fast.
You want to try cutting those?
Yep. So I'm going to do one, from what I've seen you just do one right here.
Yep, and then
Okay.
beautiful. Look at that. So you shouldn't have to waste any part of the tomato. I mean, I've seen somebody, I had a chef one time said, "Karl, give me $10. And I gave him $10, he threw it in the garbage because I was throwing the tomato ends and stuff out. And he says, "You're throwing my money away? I'm gonna throw your money away." And that was 50 years ago. So
That one stuck with you a little bit.
oh man.
All right, let's go ahead and get this tomato in here.
Yep.
Now to this, we'll add our balsamic vinaigrette dressing.
Yep. And I know this is not standard to a ceviche. This is my style, my recipe, and you can leave it out, but try it. You'll like it.
Well, and we just made a salsa using this, and I'm going to tell you what, it really lit it up. I mean, it was out of this world. When Karl and I were on the phone discussing the recipe, he mentioned balsamic vinaigrette, and I was like, huh? But it turned out outstanding, so I'll tell you for sure it works. I already know that.
Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit of ketchup. And this is something my wonderful sister recommended to me. And she's like a gourmet chef, or that she knows what she's doing. And so shout out to my sister. Hey, how you doing?
Shout out to Karl's sister.
Yeah, hey.
All right, we got our ketchup there.
And then salt and pepper.
And I've just got this mixed together. This is just a taste. This is about maybe half a teaspoon of each.
Yeah. But always less is more. You can always add, you'll stir it up. You could let this sit a couple hours in your refrigerator if you want. And some people do red snapper diced, scallops, and the shrimp. You know, you can kind of put any kind of a seafoods. I say food and I eat it, but okay. That you want. But look how pretty that's looking already.
Yeah, this looks really nice.
Now, on some recipes, I'll put like a splatter plate. I'll put a little baby bib lettuce or in there, and this is gonna nice presentation because you can see the colors. You can see the cilantro. You can see the peppers. You can see the shrimp.
There we go.
Yeah, that looks nice. Now, the other thing we're gonna do to garnish it or finish it off is put a little scallion. Even though we have a little, put some of the green and a little bit of the white. Not a lot.
Yeah, that sets it off. That's really nice.
Yeah, just like, and we'll do a sliced lime, which I'm going to put on the side for a second. I'm going to have a slice of lemon. Same way. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take avocado. So we're going to put some of the diced avocado on top. Not a lot. And then a cucumber. This is a seedless cucumber. Now you can either, this is a smaller dish, so we're going to split the cucumber like this. And then boy, I'm a good shot, huh? I should play for the Bulls.
I think they'd be better if you did.
You know, they had a game that they scored 167 or 168 points.
Yeah, I know, 4 overtimes recently, yeah.
Yeah. You do this. And then if you want to finish it off with just a little of the juice, lime juice. Perfect. And that's my version of ceviche. As I say,
beautiful.
Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Julia Child.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So now, would you serve this pretty much right away, or would you let this sit for a couple hours? Like, what would you normally do when you serve
I would
this?
let this sit a couple hours, but this I would make up and put it maybe in the refrigerator if you have like 6 people, and let it sit chilled, so it's nicely chilled, especially in the summertime. You have this with a glass of wine or whatever you like, you know, it's tonic water, and that's like a salad before your, you know, hanger steaks that you make and stuff, and that would go good with that.
Okay.
And but again, this is my style. I'm sure there'll be 110 different styles, but I'll tell you, this is so good. It's good.
Well, it smells terrific. It looks beautiful, and I hope you guys will give this a try. This is another recipe from Chef Karl. We're going to probably do a couple more. And again, I always tell you, but he's going to be starting his own channel. And right now, we're just learning from each other. I'm learning how to actually cook things, and he's learning how to do videography.
And guess who's going to be my first guest?
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm
Mike.
looking forward to it.
All right.
He lives very close by to me, so we're going to be doing a lot of stuff together. But anyway, we really appreciate you guys stopping by today. I want to thank you very much. Please like, comment, subscribe, leave us some feedback. Please leave nice comments. I know you're going to have different opinions about things we do, but we really like nice comments.
And I know I'm old, okay?
I'm old too. I'm getting there. Okay, so thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. Take care till next time. We'll see you on the next episode.
Bye-bye. I think that went good.
Yeah, me too.